In the world of football, every match can be a turning point, especially for newly promoted clubs. But here's where it gets controversial. Some argue that early season victories can set the tone for the rest of the campaign, while others believe that the long haul of the Premier League is what truly matters. Let's dive into the latest clash between Burnley and Sunderland, two teams fresh from the Championship, and see how this encounter unfolded at Turf Moor. At a glance, Captain Josh Cullen scores Burnley's first goal back in the top flight. Jaidon Anthony seals the win with a breakaway goal late in the game. Sunderland's centre-back Dan Ballard is forced off with an injury early in the match. Sam Drury, a BBC Sport journalist, brings us the details. Josh Cullen and Jaidon Anthony were on target as Burnley secured a victory over Sunderland, marking a significant moment for both newly promoted sides. Clarets captain Cullen broke the deadlock with a precise shot from the edge of the box, curling the ball into the far corner just 2 minutes after halftime. This goal came courtesy of a clever flick from Anthony, who played a crucial role in setting up the play. The second goal, which sealed the win for Burnley, saw Anthony receive a pass from Cullen, outpacing the defense and rounding the goalkeeper to score. This goal was the icing on the cake, ensuring that Scott Parker's side secured their first points of the season after a tough 3-0 defeat to Tottenham in their opening match. Earlier in the match, Burnley had a potential goal disallowed due to a foul on Sunderland's Jensen Seal, despite Lyle Foster's initial effort looking promising. While Burnley dominated possession in the first half, Sunderland managed to create some noteworthy opportunities. Eliezer Mayenda's weak shot from close range was saved by Burnley's goalkeeper Martin Dubravka, and Chemsdean Talby's attempt went wide. Burnley's best chance in the first half came from Anthony, who headed wide from a cross by Hannibal Mejbri. However, the second half saw a more dynamic Burnley, with Cullen's goal giving them the momentum they needed. A brief delay due to a floodlight issue momentarily halted their progress, but they quickly regained their composure. Sunderland pushed hard for an equalizer in the final moments, but their efforts were in vain. The game was ultimately decided by a swift counterattack, with Cullen and Anthony combining once again to secure the win for Burnley. Burnley analysis. Clarets off the mark with crucial win. It's a bit surreal to consider how a single match can be so pivotal early in the season, but for Burnley, this win was more than just 3 points. On paper, a home game against a team they outperformed by 24 points in the Championship last season seemed like a must-win situation. The loss to Tottenham was expected, but securing a victory at home is crucial for a club that might face a relegation battle. While Burnley controlled the pace of the game in the first half, they struggled to create clear-cut opportunities. Sunderland, on the other hand, had a couple of decent chances. However, the second half saw transformed Burnley, who capitalized on their chances and effectively neutralized Sunderland's attack. This win allows Burnley to breathe a sigh of relief and build momentum as they navigate the challenging Premier League season. Sunderland analysis. Black Cats brought back down to earth. After an 8-year absence from the top flight, Sunderland's return was marked by a thrilling 3-0 victory over West Ham. But the euphoria was short-lived, as they faced a tough reality against Burnley. Despite some promising moments, the new signings who shone in the opener failed to replicate their performance. The loss of Dan Ballard to injury early in the game was a significant setback, and Sunderland's inability to create meaningful chances after the 14th minute was a cause for concern. Even with a 1-0 deficit, they struggled to generate pressure, and their lone goal from Anthony was the final nail in the coffin. With 2 games under their belt and 3 points on the board, Sunderland has no reason to panic. However, this match serves as a stark reminder of the challenges ahead. Missed opportunities will be costly, and establishing a strong home record will be essential for their survival. What next for these teams? Burnley. They travel to Old Trafford to face Manchester United next Saturday, 15 hours BST, followed by a home game against Liverpool on Sunday, 14th September, 14 hours. Sunderland. They welcome Brentford to the Stadium of Light next Saturday, 15 hours BST, and then visit Crystal Palace on 13th September, 15 hours GMT. Player ratings. Josh Cullen, Burnley. Average rating 8.06. Martin Dubravka, Burnley. Average rating 7.95. Jaidon Anthony, Burnley. Average rating 7.88. Mark Estev, Burnley. Average rating 7.39. Kieran Walker, Burnley. Average rating 7.34. Hannibal Mejbri, Burnley. Average rating 7.30. Henrik Mkhitaryan, Sunderland. Average rating 7.19. Lyle Foster, Burnley. Average rating 7.19. 2-2. Lucas Chauna, Burnley. Average rating 7.14. Leonard Ugochukwu, Sunderland. Average rating 7.13. James Tarkowski, Burnley. Average rating 7.02. Quentin Hartman, Sunderland. Average rating 6.97. Jordan Laurent, Sunderland. Average rating 6.96. Zachary Fleming, Sunderland. Average rating 6.83. Joachim Brun Larsen, Sunderland. Average rating 6.80. Oliver Sunna, Sunderland. Average rating 6.77. These ratings reflect the contributions of each player, as voted on by BBC Sport users. And this is the part most people miss. The impact of individual performances on the overall team dynamics can often be the difference between a win and a loss. Final thoughts. This match was a perfect illustration of the unpredictable nature of football, especially for newly promoted teams. Burnley's victory was a testament to their resilience and tactical acumen, while Sunderland's setback highlights the challenges they will face. What do you think? Is this win enough to propel Burnley forward, or will Sunderland bounce back stronger? Share your thoughts in the comments below.